The difference between clean air and polluted air is very noticeable when things such as explosions or fires happen. But what happens when the majority of the air pollution is invisible, especially when it's in your homes? Air pollution has become a topic that has interested me ever since air purifiers such as those Dyson ones have become really popular. I believe that air pollution is an ongoing topic that everyone should be informed about, along with the air purifiers which have been marketed as the solutions. So, air pollution comes from a few main sources and can cause serious health issues. Firstly, humans are responsible for most of the air pollution. In Air Pollution, Everything You Need to Know, John Walk, the director of the Clean Air Project, states most air pollution comes from energy use and production. Emissions from motor vehicles and factories are especially a large contributor because, as Walk explains, burning fossil fuels releases gases and chemicals into the air. Besides all the man-made pollution, there are other sources of natural pollution. According to National Geographic, smoke from wildfires and ash from volcanoes are called natural sources of air pollution. Kristen Wong of the New York Times notes that smoke from wildfires contains carbon monoxide and particulate matter. Indoor air pollution is a subject that has been overshadowed by outdoor air pollution, but is just as important. Household products such as fireplaces that create ash and smoke reduce the air quality. Another source of indoor air pollution is your insulation and ventilation. Mold can grow from these damp areas between your walls and are toxic air pollutions that spread throughout your house. The effects of air pollution can vary based on your age, health, and exposure. Immediate effects can be things just such as eye or lung irritants, which are temporary and do not cause any long-term effects. However, long-term exposure can cause permanent damage such as cancer, diseases, and even death. Now that the basics of air pollution have been gone over, let's talk about air purifiers. Air purifiers have been marketed as the popular cure to air pollution in homes. How it works can be easily understood. Kristen Wong explains that air purifiers capture small particles in the air that are generally not visible to the naked eye by trapping them in a dense mat of fine fibers. Indoor areas can be filled with airborne viruses and pollens that go unseen. The air purifier traps the pollutants in the filter and blows out clean air. There are different types of filters for air purifiers, such as an activated charcoal filters, which have been claimed to remove smoke from your air. The HEPA filters are the most recommended type of filtration system. It stands for high efficiency particulate matter. It's been proven to trap 99.97% of particles according to the Chicago Tribune. This is very beneficial to people with lung issues. Jane Miller of the Huffington Post cited that some air purifiers have been rated and approved by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America for use to reduce asthma attacks. Additional features of air purifiers can be eliminating unwanted odors and skin dander. Miller is an avid air purifier user, and she claims that the key to banishing cooking odors for good and keeping your home smelling sweet all the time is an air purifier. She discloses that pets can contribute to the skin dander, which are just hair and dead skin that cause allergies. She also has some recommendations for air purifiers that target specific pollutants, such as the Sky 1057 air purifier that disperses odor-causing and atmospheric pollutants from your home. After you know how helpful air purifiers can be, let's talk about some other aspects that may not provide the relief they claim and even be the cause of air problems in your home. There are air purifiers that claim to produce ozone in air, which is different from ozone that purifies water. So ozone is a great disinfectant in water and removes toxins, but it can cause lung issues when inhaled. Kristen Wong explains that ozone, or O3, is a respiratory system irritant that causes health problems. So instead of providing relief, some of these air purifiers generating unnatural ozone can aggravate your lungs. The positive aspects of air purifiers are limited, meaning that they have to be set to high to work efficiently, and they can only clean one room at a time, one closed room at a time. And even though in theory the cost should only be minimal, the starting prices can be daunting because there are prices of the air purifier unit itself and the constant filter changes. Patty Solano, the director of Lung Health for Lung Association in Greater Chicago, believes that keeping a clean home is already half the battle. Smog can cling on to household items such as bedsheets, so you can just wash it to remove it. And other tasks can just be opening your window or vacuuming your home. In conclusion, air pollution is an unfortunate normalcy that affects everyone in a certain degree. It is beneficial to be informed about this topic, and one of the most popular solutions marketed, air purifiers. With insight into the pros and cons of air purifiers, you can make the decision of whether or not to include them in your home.